right. Hello. I am. Hey, everything working? I am not. No. Nope. Looking good. Check. Check. No, I'm hearing my own voice. Oh, that's why. Up. Go. Looking here. Okay. Gain up a little bit more. Looking good. All right. Let's turn this off. And there we go. All right. We're going to try to manage everything here so that everything works well, that there's no problems. Hello, I'm King Mob, and I'm playing Control. A great game by a company in Finland called Remedy, makers of the first two Max Payne games, Alan Wake, and this is their latest offering. About 2 years old, though. Please bear with me. Seems like I'm not the only one who is having some issues with sound levels after a Windows update. So I'm hoping we won't have any more popping, but who knows? Who knows where it's going to be. Checking a few things here. Yeah, that's ducking. Yeah, that looks good. Yep. Okay. Going in. Search for Black Rock processing. Oh, I got to let's put this into performance mode so we'll get minimum framing and hitching. Everything seems to be rolling. Everything seems to be good. I need to do that. Where I am right now. Gotta go to Black Rock. Not sure where Black Rock is. Maintenance Central Maintenance. Okay. Go to the power plant. Maybe that will help. Yep, looking at my levels here on my mixer, everything's looking relatively good.
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he all right? HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan, once I find him. Can you keep him safe? Like you do with me?
Let's try to go up. My goodness, will you be quiet? Nope, I'm gonna die. Hey, cat. Okay, come on, Chonker. Oh, you gotten so heavy. There we go. Hey, Cat, thanks for stopping in. Please don't interrupt your,
Something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he all right? HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan, Once I find him.
Please don't interrupt.
I'm safe. Like you do with me.
Please don't interrupt your game playing. I saw you were playing a little bit of game earlier, so. But thanks for stopping in. Oh yes, there's something I gotta show because I went and did a little bit of grinding and accidentally ran into something. Okay. Alright, where is it? Here we go.
It's done. With just one large-scale HRA. It's an easy choice, no choice. It's there now. Protecting the most important thing from what's coming. I'll be there inside, locked in, ready to be blown away. Commencing countdown engines. Ready for the journey. To be Bowman flying into the model. Ready to see. To understand.
Yes, that's Darling. Professor Darling. Yeah, he's went and did something. It's created a large-scale HRA, evidently. And let's see what happens. That's field training. I'm not ready for that. Oh, Blackrock processing. There we go. There we go. Yes. Hadron resonance amplifier. It's what's protecting all the people you see. I haven't seen anybody who's been alive who's not had an HRA, other than Jess here. How you doing there? Aww. Boo. We don't know what Hydron is, what its resonance is, why it combats a hiss. Well, we kind of do. They've implied heavily that it's kind of taking ideas from string theory that everything has resonance, all matter, all things, and things from the astral plane also have resonance. And the hiss is a being of resonance, which takes over people. By amplifying another resonance, we can force out the hiss from, there we go, from taking over people, or keep it out. So once the hiss hit, the only people who survived were those with the HRA. Nothing like the Hadron, Hardon Collider? Hardon Collider. Yeah. Not sure why it's called the Hadron yet, but I'm sure it'll be revealed. Atlas Chamber. Or as much as this game reveals anything. Okay. I can't make it there. Let's see what I can do. Yes. I mean, everybody's had a little bit of hard-on collision here and there. Part of growing up. Almost want to put it back just in case. I don't know, that could be keeping things from coming through. I don't know. You don't know. Nobody knows. Huh. What is that? That's where I came from. Okay, got a little bit of a bake light here. Notice, Ocean View Motel and Casino entry point. Law 3 applies. 2. Bye-bye. What?
We'll go to that motel we passed a while back.
Oh, this is a real place. Huh. Yeah, there was someone asking to get in. Every time you hit the bell, it opens a different door. All right. What was that? That was a black pyramid key. One, 2, and 3, all open. That one closed again, so I'll put this back. Clocks are stopped here at the same time as at the Federal Bureau of Control. Huh. I think that key gave me what I need. Oh, yes, lurk for foods. Foods is good. Binary. Yeah. 1. Huh. Whatever. I came in. This is where I came in. That's where I had to go back out. There we go. And why I can drop down, because that's a shortcut back to that spot. Ouch. Ah, toesies. Yeah, well, wasn't too hard of a puzzle. Well, thank you. I appreciate the congratulations. Makes me feel good. There we go.
We need to find a way to block rock processing. That's where Marshall said we'd find a prism.
Reminder: if the contents of your workspace have been rearranged, removed, added to, or altered in any other way, you should immediately leave the area while speaking to yourself in a reassuring tone. This will not only keep you calm, but also the room. Thank you for your attention.
I've never heard the descending sound. Atlas theory. Atlas is a representation, a physical expression created by the oldest house. Its purpose and function is currently unknown. Specific shape and dimensions of the Atlas seem to indicate a more explicit purpose than the oldest house's usual walls, floors, or shift. The Atlas changes form, resists observation while doing so. No visual observation has been made during this change. It only ever occurs between frames when monitored by surveillance cameras. Previous theories of the change corresponds to the house shift, and the Atlas is a redacted of the redacted itself. However, the shape changes do not occur at the same time a building shifts, which makes the theory doubtful. Structurally, the Atlas is made of the same or redacted material as the rest of the oldest house. Further observation will help discovering its purpose. We hope. But most likely not. That's gunfire. Cool. You guys see somebody. Clear this sector. Before more stupidity comes. Oh yeah, that track was awesome. I'll be there in a second. I'm dealing with things.
During an AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet.
Why did that get activated? Here it is. Now I have to go watch the video. Oh no, what a horrible thing.
During an AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet. They pulled the cord and were instantly transported to the ocean.
How's the audio sound, guys?
Casino. Dream like haze. Whoa. Inside, they found a door marked with an inverted black pyramid. And just like that, it led back to the oldest house, some 2,000 miles from Montana. Now we're finding the cord in increasing numbers throughout the Bureau. Somehow the two places, they became in tune to each other. The actual physical location of the ocean view is a mystery. Stepping beyond its walls has so far proven impossible. A place of power, like the oldest house.
How you doing there, Mr. Stenchman? Having a good Friday, I hope? Had a good dinner. Hopefully not sketty. Oh, doing very good tonight. Why is that? I gotta hear.
Glad to see you're still you.
I'm not doing so hot.
You're fine. We'll push through this.
The hiss are the ones doing the pushing, Doc.
Hey, thanks for bringing down that... whatever the fuck that was. But we are barely holding on here, boss. How's the situation outside maintenance?
What do I tell him? The truth is harsh, but these people seem familiar with death.
The hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. We need Blackrock Prism to make more HRAs for any survivors in the safe rooms.
That's great to hear.
Blackrock.
Thank you.
So to recap, death, disaster, and imminent destruction. Another day at the FBC. Well, Darling's lab is just past Blackrock processing. I got good news and I got bad news on that front. Good news is, it's right down the hall. Bad news is, a hiss monster has decided to move in, so that's great.
Monster.
That's what the Rangers said. The ones that survived, anyway. We are just treading water here, and the hiss keep coming. Salvador would know what to do, but apparently he took a security team into the containment sector just before the lockdown happened, and, well, no one's seen him since. But hey, at least we got you, our fearless leader.
They shouldn't rely on me. They don't know me. They don't know how I've failed people.
You've done a good job here, Arish, but you should take your people and get to the base and executive. You can regroup there. I'll go deal with this monster. I'm getting kind of used to them.
Aye, aye, Faden. Be sure to put a bullet in that thing for me.
Good chunk of work done last night? You doing work for, Kickstarters? I hope?
Ranger Squad Charlie 7 returned from an
taken a few
expedition
hits.
into the quarry
We need to get them to a
threshold just
surgical
after
station
0500
ASAP,
Zulu.
but I don't think they're
Can you
stable
please
enough to
state your names and
yeah?
describe the purpose
They're
of
gonna
your
have to be.
expedition?
We are moving
Kevin
on.
Horowitz,
Behind.
Rupert
And do what
Lowe.
you need to do.
our mission was to map quarry grid coordinates G29. Secondary objective, as always, was to find a route from the threshold entrance and maintenance to the formation.
Formation.
Secondary objective was not a success.
What a surprise. And did you encounter any previously unrecorded event
Hey,
or
remember the
entity
deal?
while inside the
Feel a
threshold?
hiss, I buy a
No,
shot.
nothing.
Bottom shelf only.
Do you think we should tell him about the mermaid?
Excuse me?
Yeah, the mermaid. Horowitz here found this mermaid in the quarry, just sitting on some black rock. She was singing this beautiful song, and he was overcome with desire. She was so alluring. I'd say she was more enchanting than alluring. Fine, enchanting.
Did you tell your CO about this?
No. Because it
pressure
didn't
on that
happen.
wound.
Nothing happened. As usual, the quarry is full of rocks. That's it. Can we go now?
Fuck you guys. Get out of here.
Nothing happened, like usual. Well, congratulations. A whole bunch of stuff has happened. Now you get to live an exciting life. Isn't that great? All the excitement you could ever want. Yep, enough excitement for the rest of your short ass life. Never a good way. Come here. That didn't work. Boo.
Rouge wasn't kidding about that monster.
Why would he be kidding? Why would I doubt him? Swan boat procedures. Items in your fiberglass painted to resemble a swan. Foot pedals allow the item to propel forward in the water. The item is its propulsive physical force estimated force of redacted. Measuring the exact force created the items have been hindered by concerns from the Human Resource Department. Yeah. Item was seized from a rental service called Blank on Vancouver Island, Canada, after it rejected numerous riders over the course of summer, bringing the boat to the attention of the media. Item was transported to the Bureau by helicopter. It contained a special company set to recite formulas, C9 through 32 recursively. What occurred in the helicopter is not known, but all agents were lost in the crash. It was recovered, then transported by train. It arrived at the Bureau without further incident. Oh, that's fun.
Rangers.
You showed me the HRA when I first got here, and the machine that makes them. Can you help me find a prism?
I'm gonna check that level 5 room. It seems to be on the main path here. Nope, I don't have level 5, I have level 4. Huh.
Shit! They're shattered. Not a single prism left. What the fuck?
There we go. Got something for you. It's a paving stone. There's your name on it. I see you. Just need to look for the shifting air. Oh yeah, come on. Come on. There we go.
Find Darling's lab.
Nothing throwing a forklift can't solve. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what.
There are areas in the oldest house where, under the right conditions, when the frequencies match, other dimensions leak in. We call these areas thresholds. The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where black rock comes from.
You heard that too, right?
Dimensional matter.
Black rock
It
comes
has
from
the
a
unique
threshold.
property of blocking out a
quarry.
lot of frequencies. A
So
good thing.
the prisms must be there too.
Contained. Think of it as paranatural lead. Our research involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to keep in check. That's what the Black Rock Line fire breaks are about. The panopticon container cells.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I need the code for the quarry elevator.
Oh, Emily. The codes. Black Rock 665. Neighbor of the Beast. Get it? We can do that again.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot like playing, which means I need getting ahead of myself in my brain. It's a lot like playing Half-Life 2 and getting the gravity gun. I love me a gravity gun. Which means I probably should talk to my friend Amber. Yes, true. I do have powerful OPSEC abilities. Right. I've been looking forward to BlackRock since they kind of hinted to it. His distorted agents are able to render themselves invisible and emit a high, powerful concussive blast when at close range to their target. Curiously, his distorted is apparently not able to utilize both. How does his visibility work? How does a distorted become resonance temporarily? This uses Hiss resonance to refract light. Physical deformation of this particular Hiss entity is noteworthy for its thoroughness. Clearly, the human host would have died from such extreme alteration, which prompts the question: are they corrupted, simply animated corpses? BlackRock has allowed the Bureau to make great strides in containment procedures since it was first discovered. This report will examine how its very structure is comprised of redacted density, which nullifies all resonances of a range of redacted to redacted hertz. Bureau innovations that incorporate BlackRock will be analyzed. Notably, the fire breaks, piece of engineering designed to contain any future outbreak, attacks, or internal threats. The goal of this report is to encourage Bureau staff to explore further innovations using BlackRock. Work in the field has markedly slowed in recent years. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Just derivations. Nothing important. Okay.
Darling's key. This should get us into the quarry.
Level 5, level 5, level 5, level 5.
Everything here is crazy. Weird, but it feels right. Like how the world should be. I am in an infinite building leading to different dimensions, and I never want to leave. Even with all the horror, I'm happy.
It feels sane. As I put a hole in someone's head. Yeah. Hey! I mean, I'm glad you're happy about it, Jess, but this scale's a little high on my what the fuck-o-meter. That's why I love Fate. None of this fighting against Destiny bullshit. Not a fan of fighting against Destiny, huh? I guess when the lady in the lake hands you the sword, go with it. I guess that's the moral of the story for you, huh? I don't know. I guess she's ready for it. That's the huge difference. When you're ready for it, whether it's by anointing or by training or by birthright, but yeah, in most versions of the story, you climb through all of the shit and then the game is directed. He starts there and only gets more powerful. Yeah. I mean, it's only a recent development where people want to see the payoff. People want to see the development. People want to understand that you got to work. You got to work for your anointing. That was ugly. That was similarly ugly. I am missing way too much. Lots and lots of loot. Okay, I need to go back to the Black Rock lab. How can I get there? Yeah. Ow! That's a lot of mold. I'll deal with that later. Okay, gotta go this way. Yeah, that's kind of my situation right now. Black Rock processing, upward. That's locked. I get this gigantic fat cat sleeping on my lap right now. He is so happy. He is black. He is chonky. And how do I get back there? I'm not sure. BlackRock acquired BlackRock processing. Upward. And then it's locked. Which means it's probably on a return route. Yeah, that's the return route, isn't it? Okay, how do I get back there? Go this way, look left. Here we go. What is this? Black cat, you are so fat. You are a chomper and you are so sweet. Okay, you put my legs asleep, you gotta go. Ugh. Maintenance sector. Okay. So I gotta go back to central maintenance, you're saying? Yeah, let's go back to central maintenance then. So I accidentally went through a one-way door. Oh. I had the Atlas chamber already marked. Nice. I didn't realize I have a fast travel already set up. There we go. You missed me. Woo! We cool? Nope. There we go. Oh, shit. There's always more. One more. Center mass. Oh boy. Yeesh. Where'd he go? Did he blow himself up? No, he did not. Ow! Okay, excuse me. Ah. Mass makes my face itchy. Hey. Oh, boo. Where'd it go? Looks like we're clear now.
Leave your inside side.
Okay.
Push the fingers.
Not much for my control? Nah. It's a little too, it's a little too indirect for me. Go with Pierce. Yeah. I mean, no, it's smart. It just takes too much time. I'm a little too caveman here. 46% though, that's nice. I'd really like to upgrade my weapons though. Let's see if I can do that. I got a little bit of a headache. See, this creates random mods. I want to upgrade, which I can't do here. I want to upgrade my weapons. I can use some more slots. Okay, BlackRock processing this way. I mean, I should be mind controlling or overriding their resonance with my own. But yeah. I rely more on Twitch. I've always been a tactics person, not a strategic person.
Put more pressure on that wound.
Okay, let's not get lost this time. Bad folks go to eat fries. They don't go to heaven where they eat them fries. Back. That's still green. Having... Ooh. Oh, check that. Having Filipino food from a restaurant for the first time tomorrow. That's going to be fun. Looking forward to that. So I hear that the lumpia, which are Filipino-style meat spring rolls, are the king... Sorry, egg rolls, spring rolls, whatever. Are the king of the fried Asian rolls. So I am interested. Bulgogi is Korean. I am deep into Korean as well. Korean is amazing. We get Korean probably twice a month. Because the boys love rice. I'll have to wait till I get another ability before I can probably fly up there. Excuse me. Okay, let's call the elevator. Yep, that's all right. There's a lot of distinctions. Also, if you go to a lot of places, almost all Asian places are fusion to a point. Bibimbap, yep, bibimbap is real big, real nice. It's usually done with fish stuff, so I avoid it because fish stuff goes through my guts like a rifle bullet. So I try to avoid it. Usually has roe on top. One could imagine having something go through your guts like a rifle bullet isn't recommended practice. Huh. Yeah, it's just a small allergy. Maybe I have a few small shrimp inside a salad or an egg roll or something, and my stomach will just be going glorp, 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 glorp. But I won't die. And I won't get... completely wrecked. Come on. There we go. Do 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 do. What? You. Yeah, they're hard to hit with the C's, the telekinetic throw, but if you hit them from a blind angle, it seems to work pretty well. What are you guys seeing here? That's not good. Yeah, thank you. I did make it. NSC was designed by the order of Deputy Chief Trench shortly before he became director. Daniel provides a safe method of extraction of Redacted's excess energy output while acting as a humane way to house him. Coolant pumps keep the container and it's redacted from overheating while the energy is siphoned. Energy is then conducted to the converters where it's rendered into a redacted through a use of turbine generators. By steam. So electricity? I don't know. Electricity powers the entire bureau, making it completely self-sufficient and completely effectively invisible. Excuse me, to the New York City's grid. After NSC-1's disappearance by some unknown manifestation of Redacted's power, the occupant was restrained and a second model was built. NSC-2 possesses specially built spatial anchors that are designed to prevent any translocative effects from its occupant. I'm pretty sure its occupant is one of the previous directors, from what Darling's been kind of intimating. Kind of hinting at. Or sorry, Trench. Look around here? Okay. Where do you want me to look? In here? Down there? Where should I look? Should be a plaque. Is it on this central area? Or is it on the outside circle? Or is it down one floor? On the center column. Okay. I'm gonna move some stuff using my mind. Might be one of the upper rings of the center column. Okay. Okay. Not accessible just yet. Okay, I'll believe you. I'll worry about that later. I guess this is the way I want to go. Or is it? Wait, okay, heading back. White text. back near the console. Stencil. Okay. Northmore sarcophagus container. I am very sure that Northmore is the name of one of the previous directors. I guess it's kind of building on that joke of, you know, if we could attach a turbine to any number of dead people, we can get this power everything by making them roll in their graves. Yeah, Trench gave it away. In fact, not been anything for him for a while. He's been quiet. Elevator. Shelter? I mean, this whole going to try to build more resonance things for more people seems like a fool's errand, because I haven't run into anybody in the shelters that's been alive.
Elevator's broken. Gotta get down the old-fashioned way.
French says that Northmore eventually gave in. Not like he had much choice. Well, yeah. Gotta get down the old-fashioned way. First, third-person shooter platforming. Okay. Northmore said something. Trench said something about. Or was it Darling? Or there was something about taking care of Northmore and making it so that it helps power the Foundation. Although he didn't say it in that so many words, it was more of an illusion. But it's like, well, they talk about something being in there and being angry, and like, yeah. Hey, how's it going? Ow! Ankles! At least he's wearing boots. Yes, the Foundation is something completely else entirely. Keep forgetting that. Because I'm part of the Bureau, not the Foundation. Well, just gonna have to take this damage, but by ignoring it. Oh no. I'm just hoping that Polaris is ADHD. Yeah, that's my brain. ADHD. I just have years and years of managing it. Also, the SSRIs I take help manage it a bit. But it's not like I'm doing massive amounts of stimulants anymore, because they stopped working for me when I turned 19. But I can't say enough about it. I mean, without Ritalin and Dexedrine, I would have been in prison or dead by probably age 25. Ooh. We're what? They never land. My SSRIs? Or the Ritalin? How my stimulants? No. It's just one of the things that sometimes happens with ADHD is that you'll see a not a decrease in symptoms, just a change in symptoms. You'll stop exhibiting the hyperactivity part. Yeah, it really was. My doctor kept always telling me that there was a possibility when you become an adult you won't need the medication anymore. And it no longer seemed to be helping. I was doing very poorly in my schoolwork at university. And then I went off the Ritalin, and my grades just went back up, to my surprise. So I went back on it, off of it. Went off of it for the first and last time. Now the big problem was I was a massive undiagnosed depressive at that point. So it took me another 4 years to get diagnosed with dysthymia, which means high functioning major depressive. Huh, what is this? Man, it is warm in this room. I am not enjoying myself. Of course, my video card's probably heating me up. Poor bastards. Maybe they can be saved. I shouldn't be doing that. Quarry equipment order. We need additional diamond blades ASAP. It's continuous rim this time to get through the clean cut research wants. This black rock shit is tough. We're going through blades we're made of the damn thing. The mention of these slabs of black rock want are outrageous. For all the grief they're causing me, these fire breaks better fucking work a treat. Go ahead and double the last order. That's kind of the thing, though. If you want... Oh. Where are you? Biggest problem is I can't see through the glare. I guess I can't come down there. Anything down there? Yeah, there is. Yeah, I don't think I can kill those things either. Looks like it paces back and forth. Oh boy. Those fucking things. We got a little bit of black mold. The black mold came from this area? Can't remember. Looks like they were trying to contain it and then gave up when it got too bad. Quarry worker incident. Saw David last night. I was working late in the quarry when he stumbled out from behind some black rock. Looked like hell. Called up medical right away. He was half starving, missing for 2 weeks, so I guess not surprised. I was waiting for someone to come to help. He kept telling me about some carvings. Something about an ancient tree, but I couldn't really understand it. When the medics came, they brought security. Grabbed David and hauled him off. They interrogated me for a couple hours about what David told me. Anyways, I know you're on the next shift. I thought I'd leave this for you. He was your husband, so you have the right to know. The way security is acting, well, I don't know if we're going to see David again. I'm so sorry, Linda. Burn this after you read it. B. Mold's coming from someplace under research. Alright. Well, thank you for telling me that. Don't give me too many more spoilers, but do appreciate you telling me that, though. See ya. There's some kind of... Is that some kind of fucking Mega Man puzzle? That's alright, no, it's okay. It's a minor spoiler. Yeah, we're dealing with a fucking Mega Man puzzle here.
Not what I expected.
Not what I expected. What did you expect? I don't see anything weird here. Oh. Huh. Well, that's not Earth's sky. Yeah, it's definitely not Earth's sky. So I assume they've been using this blackstone to create these things we see here. What is all of this? Restricted area. These floating stones and... Yeah, this is definitely not Earth. Get me through boss doors too. Go wait to find out what that means. Messy power plant. Guess this takes me back to the power plant? Yes, it does. Ah, it was the door can only be locked from the other side. It's like the baffles are getting tall. Yeah. Well, I mean, that makes perfect sense. No smoking reminder. All Bureau personnel are reminded kindly not to smoke in the quarry. Even though the quarry is technically an outdoor space, it's still part of the Bureau, and therefore the no smoking rule does not apply. Not only is it considerate to your fellow employees to refrain from inflicting the harm of secondhand smoke, it's also prudent to avoid any risk of gas fires, unforeseen threshold reactions, and possible creation of altered receptacles. Under no circumstances should cigarette butts be left in the quarry. Thanks for understanding. Yeah, because cigarettes are ripe. Absolutely ripe with symbology and inferred power. Yeah, definitely should not be fucking smoking. What's a Mega Man reference? Exactly. We got a little bit of delay here, so I might be reacting to things a little late. But yeah, the sound baffles are set up in certain sizes and shapes to break down the reflection of the resonation of sounds off of walls, reverberation. So having them look a lot like you know, have them look a lot like the, yes. You always want to jump and get that transition screen. Absolutely. In a lot of ways, Capcom is something else. I need to grab some more power things. Oh, there's lots of power things. Okay, so where do they need to be, though? Hey, friend, how you doing? Pew! How you doing, friend? Do you want to play? Do you want to have fun with me? How you doing, friend? Let's fly around. Whoop. Catch! With your face! Ow! Ooh. The ones with shields always worry me, even though they're not any more dangerous. Well, they're slightly more dangerous. Than the normal ones, because they're just harder to kill. Dodge, yep. Come on, let's get my focus back here, yep. Let's hit them with the biggest thing I can find. Ow! No more resonance for you. Run! Trash can. Giant piece of machinery. Remnants. Oh. Let's go. Okay, come on. Catch that. That thing's been running around healing people. Okay. Alright. 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 Everything looks clear. Huh. Oh, that's the resonance there. It's against the wall. Where is it? Polaris is drawing my attention to it. Man, I hope Polaris is aligned with our interests. I can't say good, because I don't know how good any sort of astral plane entity could be. I mean, replacing the hiss seems to be okay, because I mean the hiss is definitely bad. But I don't know. I don't know. Excuse me. Yeah, the hiss definitely is problems. Seem to be not not compatible with human life. Where Polaris seems at least compatible. There's something to be said for that. But as far as Polaris being good, the jury's out on that one. Which is fine. Sometimes you have to make allies of convenience. Sure, oh. I mean, there was lots of problems being friends with Uncle Joe. At least according to Americans. Let's go up there and see if I can... Yeah. I'll try to jump all the way across the map here. Man, glad you were hardcore bouldering here. Oh yeah, this will be easy. No! No! Okay. Easy it wasn't. I'll try again. Yeah, I was thinking that too. But then, yeah. Short term versus long term. A line you always hear. Probably not good for my long-term survival, but right now we're mostly concerned about my short-term survival. So, as a, I forget what the term would be. I'm sure Huntress would know it. He was watching. I'll burn that bridge when I get to it. How'd you get cancer? Breathing in extra-dimensional dust? Yeah, I don't think insurance is going to cover that. Well, I mean, you could... Here, do biopsies, extract the granulomas. You'll see that it's materials that are containing isotopes that don't match anything on Earth. Combinations of carbon-14 and radon and uranium and other radioactive materials. That, yeah. It's... You can test. See, it's not from Earth. Well, the test came back inconclusive. It came back inconclusive because they're not from Earth. Well, we can neither confirm or deny that. OMG, just pay my bills. By the way, medical insurance is a scam. All it does is putting a middleman between you and the doctor to extract profit. And their prime motivation is to get profit. The best way to get profit is to deny your claims. Helium graphene, yep. Again. It was worth it. Probably not. Hey, we're full. Oh, there were explosives there. Extract the Black Rock prison. Okay.
And there it is. Right where you led me. HRAs, the prisms, they mean something to you. I need to get this prism to Marshall before it's too late. HRAs, then Dylan.
Okay, how do I want to get out of here? I want to go up. Yep, absolutely. I mean, the idea behind insurance is brilliant. But as soon as it's motivated by profit, it becomes a huge worthless mess. So yeah. And unfortunately, in a lot of places you have to pay for it. You have to participate in the system. Not participating in the system leads to massive problems. So huh. Yep. Capitalism is the root cause for all of man's problems. Okay, what are my missions? Green Moloch, yeah. Alright. Excuse me. Alright, I'm gonna pause it here, go get another drink real quick, fix this mask, and I'll be right back. Mask malfunction fixed. Back in. Back in. All right. I have no idea if I need to go up or not, but we're gonna find out. So part of the oldest house connects to an extra dimensional area, a place outside of our solar system. I mean, those aren't mutually exclusive. Well, they kind of are. Depends how you want to define things. I do board count. You don't, but you do. Because that is definitely not a sky. Begs the question, what is the oldest house? Yep. That is a question I'd love to know. I would personally posit with no sort of evidence that it is a physical manifestation of a threshold. Two for one. Ow. You know, I really don't like that gun. Shatter's turning out to be a big loser. For one. Two for one. I mean, I appreciate the Hiss's tenacity here, but he ain't really doing shit to me. Yes. Yeah, I've unlocked all. I'm just spending all my points on as much throw as I can. Where is Marsh? He's an executive now. Okay, let's go to here. Take a fast travel. And whack the big pile of people. Somewhere behind here. Wow, Jess, you can wreck buildings with your shoulder. Impressive. Yeah, I gotta find a fast travel. I'm a little turned around like usual. Yeah, I'm on the ground floor again, so should be pretty easy to get to now. Yep, here we go. Fast travel to executive. Central executive. Any popping, Mr. Stenchman?
Situation with all sectors.
Had to take a detour into the quarry, but I found plenty. Here.
We will start HRA production immediately. I promised I'd tell you about Dylan once you helped us.
This is it. She knows. 17 years I've waited.
Your brother is here. He was once known as Prime Candidate 6, codename P6. We brought him here after the ordinary event. He was groomed to be the future director. He had talents far beyond any other candidate in the program.
Of course he did. We found you together. We share a bond. Are you with him now?
So you kidnapped him?
We took him in. Your parents vanished along with every other adult in Ordinary. Eventually, his power changed him. There were casualties. He wasn't fit to be the director.
Did you know about this? Is this why you didn't bring me here sooner? Were you keeping me away?
Where is Dylan?
He's kept in the containment sector, in the Panopticon.
My brother. I thought we were the same. What if we are?
I'm going. Now.
I expected as much. I need to go check on something. Something I cannot let the Hiss find. It shouldn't take long, but you must watch the Bureau while I'm gone. And remember, Dylan is dangerous. Do not let him out, Director Faden.
How do I make her stop calling me that? I'm not here for them. Nothing simple here. These people took my brother, but they've accepted me without question. Are they my enemies or my friends? I need to see Dylan.
Nothing's that simple. Nothing's ever that simple.
I wish you could tell me what you know, explain things. Just stay with me, okay? I could use a friend right now.
Jesse. Even unlocked. Am I my brother's keeper? Always the thing, isn't it? I still can't upgrade my weapons. I don't need mods. I need to upgrade. Arg. Well, anyways. She goes, no. He goes, what? Oh. See. I have to go down this and then over. Yeah, I remember Tony was telling me to really stack health, but I really haven't had any problems. Shouldn't have spent that. That's C's. C's taking control over mine. Ah, pressure refresh burns points. It burns points there or there. Oh, I see. Yep. Oh well. I can do some grinding off camera. Could be. Yeah, so hitting that reduces it by 1,000. Okay. But it doesn't immediately show. That's the problem. Okay. Oops. Oh well.
Hope wants us to compile all of Darling's data entries from the past month.
She wants us to crack Darling's personal logs? He'll crucify us if he finds out. Who does she think she is?
I hate to tell you this, but crucify us, you'll find out. Let's see the exploded heads. No more exploded heads. Damage while aiming. 26, 28. Let's just start doing this. Oh, that's a headshot damage. %, headshot damage. Beautiful. All right, health boost. 20 to 20. Okay. No. Poor UI. Yeah. Very poor UI. But, oh well.
That kind of data breach.
She must think he's hiding something. And I agree. The HREs alone are proof Darling knew more than he let on.
Okay, where is containment? Containment?
It's ridiculous. Hope's grasping at straws.
Why? If Hiss is a frequency, why couldn't they
Go talk to her.
These corrupted organisms vary so wildly. What's the... Hi, Jesse.
Blackrock. Okay, here we go.
I visited the quarry. What's the plan for all that black rock? The Bureau has used black rock almost exclusively for containment purposes. See, I say, branch out. Instead of boxes, helmets. Instead of blast shields, knives.
Knives?
Yes, knives. So many combat applications. Slicing, stabbing, gouging, or... Sorry. I've been trying to get Darling to explore combat applications for years. I got a little excited.
Wow. I did not expect that from her.
That's a question as well.
This place is looking good. Arish is making real progress around here.
Right? This place is a fortress. And with him taking care of operations here, I can spend more time analyzing the hiss. I've been attempting to isolate and neutralize the hiss resonance in blood samples, but no luck so far.
So you can't reverse it?
Not yet, but perhaps reversing it is too simple. See, if hiss resonance can rewrite human genetics, then perhaps it's a question of rewriting the hiss resonance. In theory, that could pave the way for custom human genetic alteration.
I wonder how often the phrase mad scientist is used around.
I think they're all mad.
How is HRA production coming along?
better than expected. We've already made enough to get people out of a couple safe rooms. And they're here, alive, thanks to you. And we never would have lasted this long if you hadn't walked in those doors.
You deserve thanks too, of course.
We got this place up and running together, Emily. I should be going. Enjoy.
I should go.
Oh, I will.
Yeah, there's the HR raid plans again. Speaker. We'll chart it, Marshall. Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Pope's grasping at straws.
No talks. That's fine. Okay.
It would explain the hair loss.
Think about it. The precision that would require.
No hiss followed you in, right?
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April. Case number 21H.
6 and 8. Spade. Clubs.
It should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place.
Okay. File across from Pope. Ah. Thank you. Linguistic ability. Okay. Researchers were sent to transcribe recursive chant repeated by Hess entities. In the instance of safety, this was done with non-aggressive floating Hess entities. However, no distinction between this repeated phrase and the one repeated by the more violent Hess entities has been observed. What is the purpose of the repeating string of words? Is this how the Hiss corrupts individuals? Does chant produce a physical effect? Is it a message, an incantation? We're able to record a first-hand recitation of the chanting, the corresponding audio record.
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April, case number 21HQ593. Improper use of the jukebox altered item led to 2 fatalities. We believe a pair of agents used the jukebox to travel to the quarry threshold and engage in inappropriate workplace behavior. An expedition team found them decomposing at the formation's base a week later. At least we found out the jukebox doesn't bring corpses back when the song ends. I'm having the jukebox placed in a secure location in the executive sector. It should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place. The new location security and proximity to a high traffic area will prevent misuse while still allowing for expedition teams to access it when required. See me for any further details.
Oh yeah, here we go. He said, hotline. Certain resources, loot, can be constructed, crafted into mods, forms. We advocate, facilitate this. Our control points menus. It's only be available exclusive to the director. Hotline hold this house. Hotline Miami. I think that's like one of the most important parts of any noir story. If you want that little extra hint of delicious flavor, always put a slight little dab of supernatural in your noir stories. Just a touch. That always seems to take it way over the top.
Like we handled that altered item, making everyone drown themselves in the toilets.
Trench contained that thing. He's gone now.
Like that object made everybody drown themselves in the toilet. That's positive. Pure utility. Objects of power are unique in their capability to grant certain individuals paranatural abilities. We call these individuals para-utilitarians. Potencies of abilities depends on para-utilitarian. Using the redacted object of power example, some para-utilities were able to achieve a throw distance of redacted, while others are only able to capable as little as redacted. See Darling presentation 11:15 for more information. What exactly determines an individual's paranatural competence is unknown, but it's largely believed some redacted exists within the body, and that, like all muscles, it can be exercised. I formally request access to Northmore records, considering he's one of the most accomplished para-utilitarians that the Bureau has ever seen. Is Dr. Darling still considering this request? Compiled by Emily Pope. Funny having LSD in your net. Well, that works too. I mean, you can just go full. You could just go completely full. Nar by Hunter S. Thompson. Yeah, you can go full supernatural. Just go Twin Peaks. You go full dream logic. But yeah, just put a little dab in there. Just a little touch. Here's the Stench Man. He is doing great. Pope's promotion. I haven't run it. There's all this stuff I'm finding. Mr. Darling has personally recommended Mrs. Pope for promotion based on her work ethic and assisted in advancing many ongoing research matters, seeing research reports redacted for breakthroughs. According to colleagues, Pope has displayed a keen eye for detail and a quick grasp of paranatural concepts. She's professional and diligent. Although some of her co-workers complain of social disinterest, the review committee approves this recommendation and promotes Mrs. Pope to the position of research specialist. Social disinterest? What is that supposed to mean? I mean, I don't like your face? Collective unconscious is defined by a form of the unconscious that is shared in all human minds. Rises from unconscious knowledge linking us to our ancestral heritage. See Jung Report 1234. Through this collective unconscious, we unknowingly attribute a series of images and archetypes to all elements in our life. These archetypes are never fixed, but shift and change in tandem with our species and culture. The internal belief of power images shared by a massive population is redacted in the creation of altered items and objects of power. The sheer amount of redacted, exuded is attracted to the best representation of that image, the Platonic ideal, imbuing a single object with massive amounts of redacted, probably resonance. Theoretically, places of power can likewise be formed by the simple power of sustained collective belief. Oh, social disinterest. Why don't you smile more, sweetie? Wow. Well, yeah, I'm sure she was, lots of people were... Long weekend. What are you talking about, Huntress? Yeah, I'm sure lots of people were trying to ask her out to drinks, and she's like, no, I got things I gotta do. Don't be creeps. Ladies and gentlemen, don't be creeps. What? Sticky note complaint. Who am I concerned? In case you're not aware, something caused a sticky note in my window to duplicate. My office is unusable now. We will be working from home until this is resolved. Reaching my cell phone or home phone. Sincerely, Jay Bosler, Vice Chief of Staff. I don't think anything causes it to duplicate. This looks like a workplace prank, but I guess you never can be sure, can you? Or derivations. It looks like a workplace prank. I guess, I don't know. I don't know. I think that, workplace pranks in a place like this probably should be punished with jail time. Because the last thing you need is walking into the room and going, look at those. Large resonance generators. They have the kind of same kind of pattern as... Huh. And Polaris. Back here. Nothing new has popped up. They still haven't mopped up the blood. Excuse me. Yeah, it's very interesting how the political impetus behind the 40K stuff has gone from man, I don't want to deal with this right now. Screw you guys. I'm going home. How it's changed how in the 90s it went to like I think of the word for it. It went very very what's the term? Edgelord. It went very much edgelord. And then lately, it kind of steered away from that, became a criticism of edgelord. The whole edgelord thing. But I think it's a nice touch. I mean, I have no interest in playing it or really digging in there. Although I do hear that technically 40K is a sequel to Dune.
I feel useless.
That
Can someone from Adam do it?
unofficially Dune is in the same universe as 40K. Or 40K is in the same. Yeah. Beat me to it there, Hot Spot Huntress. I've been listening to a run-through of the Dune books by the guys from Last Podcast in the Last. And that's been pretty amusing. Yeah.
Those things are killing our buddies while we babysit the execs.
You heard Marshall. We need to be smart about this. They've got control of the entire bureau.
Fuck that. The longer we sit here, the worse it's gonna get.
Chill. You guys want to get hamburgerized? Trying to figure out where I should go. Central Executive. Doesn't really say. I gotta go to Containment. Oh yeah, it lifted from Alien, not Aliens, but Alien. Dune. Which elevator though? I don't see no elevator. Yeah, I love that too about the turning humans alien in the name of not allowing machines. But also, you know, the whole meme of Frank Herbert being like, You know what I really want to talk about? I want to talk about mommies. I want to talk about girlfriends. I want to talk about girlfriend mommies. Everybody's like, no, please, let's not. It's creepy, it's weird, I don't like it. Every time we can not talk about girlfriend mommies, that'd be great, thank you. Had to add the word bondage there. Yeah. Yeah, there's if you read enough old very old Wonder Woman comics, there's some stuff in there that's just wow. Like, you'll guarantee this, for the most part, you'll discover some kinks you didn't know you had looking at that old stuff. I know I did. Data breach. Last month, an on-site server experienced intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed the users only accessed a video file, which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigators were able to track the users through their IP addresses. The following are the confirmed identities of the users: Patrick Strutjens, Rubens Nogueira, Otto Kumalmaki, Christopher Mills Browning, and Jaco Sverian. These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by our internal investigation team. Further actions pending. Bunch of Finnish names there. Which game is boring as shite? The 40K game? Yeah. Yeah. It ain't my thing, it ain't my thing. Might be good for somebody, but not for me. Speaking of moderate volume, no personal calls. No using the photocopier for personal projects or the 3D printer or bureau stationery. I want to get to the elevator, damn it. Elevator should be that way. It's a bathroom. Arg. They both have to go back to Central Executive. One of the people I work with does 40K and just got a 3D printer and is printing his own miniatures. So, being the giant douchebag that I am, I asked him, "Oh, so you're printing new miniatures. So how many miniatures do you have that are unpainted right now?" He's like, "I don't want to talk about it." And to that I told them, it's okay, I understand. That's why I asked that question. That's why I don't collect miniatures. That's why, for the longest time, I just I used coins with letters drawn on them for miniatures. Because that's a rabbit hole I can't deal with.
Containment sector.
Listening to you.
The containment sector, the Panopticon, is home to the altered items we find and contain. It is a maximum security prison. It's a vault for the most valuable treasures on Earth. It's a powder keg big enough to blow this world to dust. A temple, a place of worship filled with idols of angry gods. It's all of these, and none of them. It's something more profound, unbelievable, unknowable. Something worse.
Mm-hmm.
Altered items. We've found many. They appear mundane, but nothing could be further from the truth. They're all powerful, dangerous. They press heavy on our minds because that's their nature. They've been altered because we can't stop thinking about them. We put them on altars because they're used to being worshipped. This keeps them calm. We contain them, but they don't want to be controlled. We study them to discover what makes them tick. If this place were ever reached, it would be chaos of biblical proportions.
Temple filled with angry gods.
Panopticon. Altered items. Maximum security prison. Dangerous.
You don't say. Payment procedures and processes. Now, here we are. We're in the SCP section, finally. Okay.
Reminder. This week, any documents that suddenly appear pink, light red, or any shade in between must be incinerated immediately. Failure to do so will result in termination and possible bodily harm. Thank you for your attention.
And you thought your office politics and problems were bad. Catch. There we go. Oops. I just keep coming back to this gun. Oh. Ow. Oh, boo. Yeah, this game's full of great writing. I'm happy to find out it sold well. Sold better than Prey, which makes me a little bit sad, but not everybody's there to get it, I guess. Yeah, that was... It's getting a little tricky, but it's more that I wasn't paying attention. I did not play that situation optimally. This is where I should be playing. Woo! It's about providing myself as much cover as I can. I don't know why I keep switching weapons. See? Playing here has been much better for me tactically. Got better cover, better angles of fire. There we go. Whoa, right through the shield. Didn't expect that. I'll take that. Yeah. Now, I don't know what's going on with the various Xbox passes and stuff like that, how much they pay. Because most of these games end up on there. But, yeah, they were really excited by how well this IP sold. And Prey, in my opinion, is fantastic. Well, I was thinking about that. I was trying to figure out what's my next games I'm gonna play. But I'll burn that bridge when I get to it. So I'm nearing the end of Final Fantasy Tactics. Maybe I'll do a video detailing all the different ways you can mod games. Do some live mods as I'm doing it. Because I discovered some new mod tools, and I'm super excited. Yeah, I've already played Prey. If I was going to play Prey, I'd probably end up playing the Moon one.
Reminder. This week, any documents that suddenly appear pink, light red, or any shade in between must be incinerated.
Pink or light red. What's the difference between pink and light red? Moon Crash. There it is. If I was going to play Prey, it'd be Moon Crash. I'll consider it, though. I gotta see what my schedule's looking like. But I think I'm probably going to end up finishing Tactics before I'll finish this. We'll see. I'm playing this a lot more than I'm playing Tactics. Two for one. Ow! How dare you? How dare you sneak up on me? Trixie Hobbit. Some douchebag got pedantic. That's what the difference is. Point out the artist. Got one guess. I'm a little confused what you're talking about. Oh, here it is. Saw someone ready to say that collecting modules. No. I'm a little confused what you're talking about. But it might be because I'm busy fighting here. Hello, thanks for joining us again, Huntress. I know playing on a Friday night is a bit weird. Well, let's go cleanse that spot and it'll clear up. And then I can access these side rooms. Ah! Difference between pink and light red, yeah. What is this? What is this? I mean, it looks like... It looks like the capitals, but there's sometimes multiple S in there. Huh. Let's see if they can tell me. Play a game of thermonuclear war. Wouldn't you rather play chess? I want to play thermonuclear war. I don't know if that movie holds up. I wouldn't expect it to. I mean, there's a whole context of like the Cold War, which, you know, the Cold War was absolutely absurd. You know, no cap here. Unless you lived through it, like none of it makes any sense. Check the bathrooms and check the bathrooms and check the bathrooms and oh no, I just blew up things with a broom. Negatory. Oh, come on. Really? Come and get me. I love that trailing resonance effect. Eat a water jug. Woohoo! Hey, I cleansed this area. There shouldn't be any of this BS. Arrival times: Havana, Helsinki, Asheville, Honolulu, Istanbul, Tokyo, Kiruna, Sterling, Sarajevo, Pripyat. Nothing's flying out of Pripyat. Ordinary, Chicago, Budapest, Damascus, Glasgow, Wichita, Frank. What is Frank? Giza. Gwalor. What is Gwalor? Rothschild. Cusco. Bala, Lahore, Montreal. Could be Frankfurt. There's a lot of implications. That's the thing. If you choose the right cities, you know, there's just so much that's being said and implied without actually defining it, without actually having to spell it out. Environmental storytelling, y'all. I'm checking. Aren't you hungry yet, Jess? Wouldn't you like some... like a banana? Would you like a banana? Eat it down and go. Would you like a banana? Why Wichita? Well, I have some memories of Wichita. But I can't go on about them here. This banana for you. Mannequin supplement. Oh no. This item was owned by Madame Redacted, an operatic performer from Berlin. After her career ended in public scandal, she relocated to Redacted, Maine, for reasons unknown. With her came the trappings of her old life, including this item. Locals report she already left her home, the short lease she spent in Redacted. After her death, caused by Redacted, the state held a public auction for her belongings, seeing as she had no known relatives. Various conflicting first-hand reports exist, but testimonies provided by witnesses of the event do contain some common elements. Most every witness saw numerous mannequins break through the house's windows, tumbling outside. Some witnesses report bright lights. Some report high-pitched singing. These are unverified. Numerous civilians inside the house at the time of the incident were hospitalized with various injuries. 2 were crushed to death. Agents were dispatched upon seeing the article regarding these events during the Bureau's daily scan of national periodicals. The item was quickly identified and brought to the Bureau. Waste mannequin. Well, Wichita's kind of the middle of nowhere. You want a city that's in the middle of nowhere and has no real implications of anything at all. There you go. Oh, what do you think you're doing? Ow, my face! Now this place got racked. Well, good thing about the oldest house is that it's self-repairing. Or probably more accurate, self-consistent. That the house repairs itself when you're not looking in an effort to be self-consistent. Also makes it very nice for developers that you don't have to remember where everything's at. Okay, that's bad. I didn't want to fall down there. There's chunks of stuff flying everywhere. Lots of resonance. Oh. Let's go. Eat couch cushion. Ow. Well, that was fun. Gwaylor. What is Gwaylor? Let's head north. But as far as things happening, you know, BTK was pretty big. Heck, I think that was going on. I think that was still going on when I visited it. Wall of Honor. A few extra Finnish names. Or maybe they just hire a lot of Finnish Americans. I hate to say it, it doesn't seem to be a very international place. Doesn't seem like a UN type situation here. Seems like a US only type operation. Medical wing. Hey. All right. Let's do a little bit more, and then I'm going to call it for the night. While altered items, examination of paranatural topics, object of powers, and altered item distinctions. While altered items and object of power may seem similar at first, it's important to note some very key distinctions. Firstly, objects of power grant para-utilitarian abilities. Secondly, object of power translocate anyone who makes physical contact to the astral plane. This is widely to be believed due to the redacted affiliation with the object of power. Not every individual is allowed in the astral plane, which indicates redacted evaluates who can or cannot enter. Thirdly, although this is not always the case, objects of power are much more paraнаturally redacted than altered items. Looking at specific criteria to define the object of power, it is no wonder they are noticeably rarer than altered items. In fact, we have redacted altered items for every object of power contained within the Bureau. Compiled by Emily Pope. Already checked that out. Okay. How's it going, guys? Sorry, so sorry about that. Did not intend to have to murder you. Yeah, BTK was something else. And police officer affiliated, unfortunately. Oh, the mold's here. Great. Gross. Poor people. He was a serial killer, their Equus Stenchman, BTK. Known as BTK because he would bind, torture, kill. Two for one, like usual. Ow! Son of a... Yeah, if you want to read some horrible stuff or you want to listen to a podcast on him, the last podcast on the left guys cover him pretty well. And I personally believe one of their main mantras that I really do follow is that it's important to laugh at these guys, to laugh at these people. And like many serial killers, he is a police affiliated. Yeah, that was some number of years after I visited. I had no idea it was even going on when I visited. No one warned me. Like, hey, come and hang out. It'll be fun. Okay, important. Feels, I can't really read that. Feels important. Urgent vision. Writing this down so I don't forget. Saw this in a dream when I fell asleep during Dr. Darling's presentation. A food poisoning? Ate a mushroom salad for lunch. Inverted black period. A red period beneath. What is this? Felt scary and bad news. They moved to be on top of each other, like elevator lights going up. Then they connect us. Hourglass. Doomsday clock. They start flashing wildly. Sand is moving down. Oh, it felt terrible. Oh, fuck no. Fuck. We must stop this from happening. Now it's all down and the red is on top. This can't happen. We must stop this from happening. They rule us now. Woke up screaming. This is a warning. Do not wipe. This is a warning. Who are you? Yeah, dude saw it coming. Although I don't know if it's a good idea to be serving mushroom salad to a bunch of people who are dealing with mold issues. Maybe just avoid that. That's my tagline. Make good decisions. If you don't make good decisions, things get confusing. And then mistakes are made. Glow procedures. No unique procedures required. However, context will be limited, as some report feeling disoriented after touching it. This item is handmade, set in dark wood. The item itself is lacquered, hand-painted, and spends freely on all axes. While the continents of oceans are recognizably those of Earth, careful examination revealed numerous redacted and other geographic additions that don't exist on our planet. One of these islands has a city marked on it, named Tan Relio. There are no signatures left by its maker. Physical contact renders the subject dizzy and disoriented, some reporting a feeling of unfamiliarity with their surroundings. This effect seems to grow worse with prolonged contact, culminating in a sense of listlessness and depression. Suicide has been observed in redacted handlers. Like this is straight up SCP stuff here. Deceased was a redacted-year-old, redacted with no significant past medical history. The subject was brought in after discovered in the active threshold in early state of decay that is characteristically fungal-based in its appearance. During autopsy, the abdominal's pleural cavity is revealed to be entirely filled by fungus known as the mold. To an extent, the medical staff were forced to put on decontamination suits. Procedure is also hindered by anomalies such as the deceased's high body temperature and undulating torso muscles, presumably but not provably caused by trapped gases. Routine samples, such as well as tissue samples requested by Dr. Underhill, were successfully extracted. However, the retrogression outside of the host's body needs to be noted. Cause of death, mold ingestion. Don't eat the mold. Don't breathe the mold. Get a flamethrower. Burn it all. Try your best call.
August 4th, 1964. We discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building. Once we became aware of it, it was there. For the rest of the population, it was hiding in plain sight, a slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging observation. It's a place of power, an ongoing AWE of its own, seemingly adhering to its physical outer constraints and yet constantly breaking the known boundaries of reality. It's unstable, shifting. Note, for more details on control points and the research and process to stabilize and secure the core sectors, refer to a separate presentation. After extensive research and investigation, the Bureau made the building its headquarters on November 13th, 1968. The Federal Bureau of Control was never out in the open. This was always an obfuscated, classified top secret operation. So imagine our surprise when the building's observation-resistant aspects began in some unquantifiable way to affect the Bureau as a whole.
Huh. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on in Wichita.
August 4th, 19...
Can't tell you. Well, your budget's always going to approve because I see the line out and I'm just like, what's that? Well, whatever. I'll just approve it. Scritch. A self-keeping secret. One of my favorite secrets. Yeah, we were talking about BTK. Oh, welcome back in the cage now. Thank you. I don't see no file. Eh? These memory expansions. That's right. No, it looked like one. I will always happily go back in to investigate. What is this? Oh, I can't go in there yet, so. All right.
P6 is what the Bureau calls Dylan. His cell's been breached. Has the Hiss found him? Are you there with him? Can you protect him?
Oh. Well, what? Travers. Of course, it's 223. A reference to Shining. The people who are floating, yeah, 223 is a reference to The Shining. Pretty sure. The people who are floating are those who are taken over by the Hiss and are being used as basically broadcast antennas. Oh, what is going on here? This place now corrupted? Hope not. Yeah, so they're not enemies yet. Okay, I gotta reopen that one door. There we go. Now this room should be right side up. Okay, that makes sense. What did that do? Yes, it's made of pure resonance and is able to affect and control people. Since I already have my own resonance creature in me, not really. Just know that I am a strange person who has some kind of supernatural alien thing in my head named Polaris. And there's this thing called the Hiss, which is in the Federal Bureau of Control. That is his own resonance thing. There we go. Your key. Find Dylan. There we go. All right, it is nearly midnight here. I think this is as good a spot to wrap as any. Since we have some big, important things happening. I may try to stream tomorrow night. We'll see. But with that, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for stopping in, saying hi. Thanks for the help there, Echo Stenchman. And everybody, please be safe, stay healthy, get your shots, and make good decisions. Good night, everyone. Boop. Hit the button and then hit